Thumbs up. Just a short drive time live. And my wonderful sister gave me a apparatus to hold my phone while I drive, and I think I put it in the bottom of my purse and I can't find it. So this is just a little surprise. I thought while I was driving I would entertain myself. And I have a little interesting information. And nobody sees my notifications that I've gone live. So I'm going to be talking to myself. Oh, there's a couple people. Yay. I'm so glad. Who is that? Oh, Kelly, 2334. How are you, darling? I ordered a book the other day, and I thought about you. I think about you quite often. I see your comments and stuff on videos. Hope you're doing well. I just had a little piece of information to share with y'all that I thought was interesting. You're working on the garden? Well, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm on my way to the farm, so I can't do it till Friday. I didn't have time this evening, but our Lowe's has blueberry bushes and plum trees. So I've got to come back tomorrow, and then I'll be going back to the farm Friday. So this weekend I'm going to be planting blueberry bushes and plum trees. I already have blackberries, tons of blackberry bushes that were just naturally on the property. I know I love plums. Oh my goodness. I like dates too. I like raisins, grapes. I like any kind of fruit. But I'm trying to get fruit. Just trying to wait for a few people to come in. Of course, we know how these daggone notifications are. I never thought to drop it in Alaska Prepper CFP's Discord. I wish I had of, but it's getting dark, so I don't know how long it'll be y'all be able to see me. Just listen to me talk. So I won't be in Marv's live tonight. I will be off grid. I hate that. I was in his short little live last night. But I did let the girls know I wouldn't be able to mod tonight. I'm making this. Hey, Josh, how are you, babe? Plums are awesome. Yes, I love plums, and they're nice, healthy looking trees. They're like 2.5 feet tall, so I don't know how long it'll take them to actually produce, but that's better than starting with a, little stem or something. And they were only $12. The blueberry bushes were only $12, but I know you're supposed to have 2 different kinds of blueberries to plant together, and for some reason, if there's different varieties of blueberries, they tend to do better. I hate y'all can't see me, I'm sorry. I was supposed to have been out of Beckley at 5 o'clock. Let's see. Yes, it's a great buy. And those blueberry bushes are, oh my gosh, they're wider and twice as tall and bushy in a 1-gallon bucket. So I was really impressed for, I think they were $12.49 or something. They were still healthy looking, so I hope I can get back. If not in time tomorrow evening, Friday, I'll go get them. But anyway, I'm gonna run out of daylight. I've got to tell y'all what I wanted to tell you. I decided that I'm gonna put one of those tankless hot water heaters up here so we can at least have decent showers if something happens. And I've heard several different places talking about we may not have lights or anything after August, but I can't ever catch it, or and I'm not getting a lot of YouTube time right now, as y'all well know, to see why they're thinking that. But anyway, I called my local propane company. I dealt with them before when I had a campground, and they're awesome to deal with. But he was telling me that, you know, it's $116 installation for the tank, and that the propane had gone up this summer instead of down as usual. And I said, well, of course. Ooh, lumber futures have dropped several weeks in a row, and instead of $10.49 and 2 before, I checked at Lowe's today, and they were 8 something. So we won't really see that price reduction in lumber until next month, but at least the futures are lowering. The example the website gave was in July, if you buy $1,700 worth of lumber, it will cost you $1,000. In June, if you buy, right now, if you bought $1,700 worth of lumber, in July, it will cost you $1,000. So that's $700 savings, so that's good. Glad to know something is coming down in price. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to know, you know, I never pay a lot of attention to dates, and I never try to project dates. And I was really shocked they let us have 4th of July last year. I was shocked we had an election. I told y'all that all along. But that was just my own personal feelings, you know. So I don't know what this August deal is. But anyway, the propane guy was telling me that as long as you filled your tank once a year, there was no tank rental charge or anything, which is $170 a year. And he said, so if you use that, you know, you'll never have to pay the $170. And I said, well, I'll have to pay the $170 because I want a big tank. Oh, sorry, I'm going around a shaded area here, so you'll be able to see me less and less here. Of course, it's getting darker. But anyway, I said, you know, I want a big tank, and I'm saving it. I want to save it. And you know, my plans are to get a tankless hot water heater. He said, oh, we do that too. He said, and the guy that does that can tell you exactly how much propane it'll use, and, you know, that kind of thing. Well, he asked me, you know, where the delivery site was, and I told him. Well, it turns out he doesn't live too awful far from me. So he got real friendly because we're kind of neighbors. And when I told him I just was trying to store, I don't know if y'all can see me. I'm on a road where there's not really traffic, so I don't know if anybody will get me for turning this light on or not, but I'm gonna try. That I was wanting to store and save the propane, and that my plans were to have all that installed next month. And he said, I said, I just want it before August. And he said, smart woman. And I said, why would you say that? And he said, well, there are many of us preparing to have lights out. He said, now I work for a gas company. He said, we're all aware of it. He's put in a wood boiler heat system for his house. He has a generator. He is stocked up on propane. Everybody at the gas company there that they do gasoline and propane have stocked up on propane. And he said that they all had heard that we needed to be prepared for a grid down anytime after the end of August, middle to the end of August. So I thought that was interesting that I just called, you know, because everybody that, you know, like that I try to talk to and say, yeah, I'm off grid, blah, 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 you know, they think I'm crazy. So they can just think I'm crazy. But anyway, I wanted to share with you all that they deliver, I'm not sure, I shouldn't say gasoline, propane. I know they have propane. For 2 or 3 counties, and everybody that works there, and it's a pretty big company, has gotten themselves the largest propane tank and are storing up propane and having the tankless hot water heaters that they install put in their homes, because they also have been told to prepare for grid down. So that is not anything that I could consider fear-mongering when it comes. I mean, this guy started chit-chatting it up with me and what all of their plans were. So I wanted to share that with y'all because, you know, I was trying to have everything done before fall anyway, before the weather dips down. Of course, you know, it's right now we had 72 degrees today, and right now it's 61. It's supposed to go down in the mid 50s, and all next week we're supposed to be low 50s, mid 40s all week long. This weather is just absolutely nuts, but I just wanted to make sure that, you know, everybody's prepared. And of course they're talking about the blackouts in California for the drought, no hydropower. See, AOC and all of them and their Green New Deal, look how far that's getting them. It affected Texas last winter. It's affecting California this summer because they don't have enough hydro, they don't have enough wind, they don't have enough solar. Hey, Michelle, you have your friend picking you up more propane. Oh, cool. Now, I've got 5 little bitty propane tanks and the adapter to fill those 1-gallon tanks for a Coleman stove. And those 1-gallon tanks are supposed to cook on a Coleman stove for 7 hours. And we have a bunch in storage that's, well, not a bunch, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30s all. But I got the adapter for those 5 20-gallon tanks. But now I'm going to get, I think it's I think he told me it was 350-gallon tank that I'm going to get next month. So, but I wanted y'all to know that came from a propane distributor that they've all put, oh, wait a minute. Lord, I dropped y'all. Wait a minute. Orientation locked. Why the orientation lock? Rotate the device. Oh, okay. Was upside down. Oh my gosh. I never thought till I was getting ready to go live. I don't know what I did with that little thing that my sister gave me. After I did the last drive coming down here, she brought it straight over to me the next day or two. And I think I threw it in the bottom of my purse and I was already driving. Let's see. Y'all were upside down. I threw y'all on your heads, my beauties. I'm so sorry. You know I'd never do that on purpose. So I hope you don't get a headache. Bless your hearts. Had you on your heads. Oh, let's see. What else was I going to tell you? Oh. The reason I'm making a quick trip and not staying, I've got to be back Friday. So I'll probably go back home tomorrow evening. But the guy is coming at 8:30 in the morning and finishing my water. So around 9 o'clock in the morning, I will have running water. Yay! And I'm hoping this weekend my neighbor helps me and I get the toilet installed and the water line to my, I didn't put a kitchen sink in that building. I did the kitchen counter, and at the end of the kitchen counter, I did a laundry sink. I want a deep sink to wash all my big pots, and, you know, I've got the little washer. I am going to do now that I've got water, I'm going to do a review on that little washer for y'all. And no, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm sponsored by me, myself, and I. Except I have received some wonderful gifts. Kelly2334 sent me that edible foraging book that I wanted so bad. And Brandy Weems sent me some money. But I'm really excited about having water. Listen, y'all, I've been carrying water, of course, taking the big packs of bottled water and carrying gallon jugs, and, you know, for a bad situation. They sell those snap-on toilet seats for a 5-gallon bucket, being double bagging trash bags and using ash to keep the smell down. And me and Ethan have been using the facilities behind a tarp in a 5-gallon bucket since January. So I will be so glad. Listen, when I go to the store, if he and I are up there, who is that? Mr. Cox, hey there. When I go to the store, you know, it's a little country county, and everybody has bathrooms. You don't have to ask. You can leave your keys in your car. You know, you don't pay for your gas first. You pump your gas, and then you go in and pay. It's just like it was back in the 60s. I love this place. Absolutely love it. But anytime we go to the store, I go to the bathroom at the store. But so this weekend I should have, I've got to take all the stuff back up, but I'm pretty sure I've got help to get the plumbing done. I'm so excited. But anyway, I just wanted y'all to know that the propane company said that I was being really smart by wanting my tankless propane hot water heater installed and stocking up on propane before August, as they all are, because they had heard that we were going to have a grid issue. So I was hoping, you know, a lot of people have said, because of the way the money's going, the inflation's going, stock market's going, you know, they thought maybe March, April, May next year is when it would really get bad. But something's coming, y'all. And I think the only reason that guy said anything to me is because the only thing I said to him was my homestead was completely off grid. I have absolutely no public utilities whatsoever, because I am concerned. We have propane tankless hot water heater. Oh, great. That's good to know. I know a couple of people that have them. Well, CFP has one. My neighbor has one. Yeah, something's going to happen, but I don't know why. And if anybody has heard anybody say why the end of August or sometime in August, because I'll go back and review chat when I get back in cell service. Well, you know, I figured we had till the end of the year, but who knows? Do y'all watch Perry Stone? He's a prophetic preacher. That man and his dad have had dreams, and oh my goodness, they get great interpretations of the Bible. He was telling there was a preacher in 1933 that had a dream. Let me see. And apprehensive about my own thoughts. Yeah, I don't even know what to think. I don't keep up with it enough now. I just know I've got to get it done, you know. And I'm just always in mode, you know. I'm not stressed. I'm not anxious. I'm not freaking out. You know, if nothing happens, you know, it's ready. You know, that's all I care about. I'm doggone sure I'm not going to be eating no imitation meat. You can bet your sweet bippy on that. Now, I do need to figure out how to do a solar array for a freezer, because I don't think I can can everything that else I need to get canned, because in August I'm going to be canning stuff out of the garden. So if I could throw stuff in the freezer. Keep looking up and be aware. Yep. Well, you know, one of the bigger channels was back when he was moving from Florida to wherever, Israeli News Live. Now, I like his news. I don't like, I'm just going to say it, I don't like his anti-Semitism. Everybody in Jerusalem is not a Zionist. The Bible says God will bless those that bless Israel, and he will curse those that curse Israel. Having said that, I do like his news. He does seem to have pretty accurate news. And he told several, yes, Kim, that's true. What, Mr. Cox, what's true, honey? Oh, I'll go back and read it. Don't repeat yourself. I'll go back and watch chat tomorrow evening when I get back in cell service. I'm going to have to be dark here for a minute because I am getting ready to go through this little town. But there are some street lights. He said that he had been told, you know, he's ex-CIA or whatever it is. He had been told that there could be meteors, aliens, or asteroids. I know y'all can't see me. Just hang on a minute. Oh, I can turn my light on here. At some point in time, and there were about 5 key places in the United States targeted, and he said that none of the excuses that they were going to give us was true, that it was going to be from our own. But anyway, back to Perry Stone. Said this, and I don't know the preacher's name, that he told, hey JT, how are you, honey? But this preacher, very prophetic preacher, Harry said when he was little that he was too little to remember the preacher, but he knew dozens and dozens of people that went to his revivals, and they all saw healings. But this man had a dream, and his dream was that right before the return of Christ, there would be cars, or there would be transportation shaped like eggs. And he showed a clip of this little scooter kind of thing that's shaped like an egg in China. He said that he saw families in cars laughing, talking, and playing games, and the cars were driving themselves. And oh gosh, seems like there was something else, but the most important thing was that there was a woman in a high position that would become the president of us, and that would be the true start of the end of the season that we're in. Now, when people say end times, I hope y'all understand it doesn't mean the end of the world. It means the end of this church age. The beginning of the NWO, like Snafu says, minus Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm talking about? So it's not... Michelle must be talking to somebody else. So anyway, I told my mother years ago when I read in the Bible, and now other people have said it. I've seen other preachers talking about it and other people talking about it, but if you read your Bible, you don't have to wait on somebody else to tell you that the generation would see the coming of Jesus when Israel was made a nation. That was 1948. And the Bible says that man is promised 70 years, but can add or take away from that. 1948 plus 70 is 2018, y'all. So at any given second, you know, we need to be right. And, you know, when you say the Lord's Prayer, if there's anything at all in your heart, someone that you feel that has wronged you and you have not forgiven them, you need to forgive that person truly. Because for us, and there's scriptures, I'd have to pull it up and find it and read it to you, but basically we will receive no forgiveness if we're not forgiving. So, you know, there's a lot of things. I just hope everybody is reading their Bible and trying to learn and understand. I hope you have a hardback Bible that you can take with you and not just your little Bible on your phone like I have. But I have multiple Bibles. Oh, is that? I can't see what it is. I can't see the names. Can't get the right bifocal trying to drive on these crazy roads. But I don't know. This sounds like a doom and gloom video. I swear, y'all, I didn't mean for it to be doom and gloom. But, you know, I don't tell y'all anything unless I feel pretty strongly that there's something to it. I know that, you know, the grid's an issue. I've said that, but with the propane company all buying propane tanks and storing their own propane and having the tankless hot water heaters and preparing their homes for grid down, and point blank, he said they have been told by the end of August. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's supposed to happen. I didn't ask this guy. Yes, you have to forgive. You know, I've had people say, why do you even speak to that person after what they did? That was just wrong. And I said, look, I can't hold a grudge. If my life depended on it, I have Jesus in my heart. Y'all were around when all that stuff. Oh, do y'all know, I think that night that I had that screwy live that sounded like, you know, had all that interference. I swear I think that was June the 11th. And I told y'all there was something I was going to tell y'all, and I was just all discombobulated. That was my 2-year anniversary of having a channel. Good grief. I haven't even doubled my channel in 2 years. But I'm so undependable of going live, and people stop looking for me. And so it's, you know, nobody's fault. I just wish we could get those big numbers back viewing so more people could hear. Because y'all know I'm not going to BS y'all. I'm not going to fearmonger y'all. You know, that Southwest airline thing, I noticed in one of the Discords, somebody said my husband works for that company. They truly have changed computer systems, and they are having a problem with the computer system. It's not a conspiracy theory. It was not a hack. Southwest made some changes, and they didn't do it appropriately. So, what are you congratulating me for, sweetheart? My water? Oh, I don't know what you could be congratulating me for. Not holding grudges? I can't hold a grudge. You know, all that stupid stuff that went on 2 years ago for about 4 months. I'm not mad at one of those people. I couldn't possibly be. And, you know, then I ran across and reminded myself, if I want forgiveness, I have to forgive. So I'm glad I'm a forgiving person. I don't get mad at nobody. Oh, no, let me take that back. I do get upset. I'm human. That's why Jesus died on the cross for my wretched soul. Goodness, the filthy rags. I try, I really do. I've even been trying to work on my potty mouth, y'all. I really, really try. But, you know, I don't steal, don't rob, don't lie, you know. I don't hold a grudge, so am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. I get mad. Oh, my goodness, I got mad at something. Oh, I spilled 2 quarts of spaghetti sauce on my feet the other night. Oh, yeah, I had to apologize. I said, oh, Lord, I'm so sorry. I've been working on my potty mouth. But I was standing there with 2 quarts of spaghetti sauce on my feet, splashed all the way across the kitchen, the width of the kitchen. See, what do you do if someone what? What do you do if someone, hey, Murphy's Law. I know I've missed so many people. Y'all know I love ya. But it's dark, and I've got this light on, and I'm driving. So y'all can see a little bit of my face. I had a doctor's appointment today. Good grief. They switched doctors on me. Have a different nurse practitioner. I'm trying to get 2 or 3 pounds. 2 or 3 pounds of tomatoes this year. Oh, good. That's awesome. I'm hoping I have 200 pounds of potatoes. I am going to do a video before I head back tomorrow. Listen, I don't care if it's the birth of a child or a little seed sprouting. I just love the miracle of life, y'all. And I have not had time except to drive by. Hey, TJ Preps, how are you, honey? TJ, let me tell you something, and you can share this on your channel. I called my local propane company to inquire about installation of a big propane tank that I just want to store propane and get a tankless hot water heater. And the gentleman informed me after he found out I have an off-grid property that everybody at that gas company has gotten propane tanks and are stockpiling propane, and you don't have to pay anything other than for your propane as long as you fill up once a year. And everybody has opted out, including me. That's what I told him. Put me down. I'll pay the $170 a year rental. And he said, when do you plan on doing this? I said, in July, because I've heard we have a problem coming. And he said, well, I'm glad you're doing it in July because we have basically said we have a problem coming by the end of August. And he wanted to know where my off-grid was. He's a neighbor, so that kind of made him, a little more friendly. But apparently 2 counties that, the people at this propane supplier, they and their families are preparing for grid down by the end of August. And that came from one of my local propane distributors. So, and I found a little store to buy my eggs, so as long as anybody has money to buy anything with, I can sell enough eggs to pay my property taxes and pay my $170 a year propane tank rental. But yeah, he was going to be fairly forthcoming with his information after he found out I was off grid, and I only thing I said was, why go on grid? Don't know how long we're going to have a grid. Boy, that just struck him off. He was just a jack in that jaw. Let me see. I started your last video, TJ. Hey, anybody, somebody put TJ Preps link in. TJ, oh, my battery's about to die. TJ, I'm sorry you did all of that packing and cluttering and decluttering but I saw you got your cast iron skillets back on the wall. That was the first thing I was looking for. And of course I'm driving and I can't find my little thing my sister gave me to hold my phone, so I'm driving with the light on to my off-grid homestead holding my phone. I'm gonna maybe stop up here at this little store for a minute. But you're more than welcome. Thank you, Josh. TJ, you're more than welcome to share that. You can say you heard it on my channel. They can come and watch it, but I don't know if that company would want me to give their name. Let me see. Was there anything else I was going to tell y'all? Nope, just about what the propane guy said, and Carla's off grid. Anybody that has a channel, all y'all do is say I have a channel, and my mods know. We drop channel links. We love to do that. We love to help people grow. Let me see. be. But the biggest exciting thing personally for me is I'll have running water. Off-grid running water tomorrow. So I'll have to do a video of y'all. I'll listen. It's 280 feet deep. That stuff is going to be cold. Cold, cold, cold. I thought, you know, I might not even have to worry about ice. As cold as that water's going to be, I have a really good cooler. Just put some of that cold water in there. Keep my stuff cold. Yeah, I figured you had a channel by your name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, but I am going to do a video. I don't know if I'll get them both uploaded tomorrow night or Friday. But before I go back off grid for the weekend, I am going to do a really good garden update. Last time I was up here was a week ago yesterday. And we had a really bad, you know, I hate to even mention it. I feel so bad. You know, all they had to do is put some stripes in there, even though it's got chemicals, or seed some clouds and give everybody rain. We have had rain every day for 2 weeks. Every evening for 2 weeks we've had rain. So, but anyway, I'm going to do a garden update. Told y'all I was going to be able to get blueberry bushes and plum trees. I'm going to plant those this weekend. But I have water tomorrow. Hopefully I get my toilet in this weekend. And my laundry sink hooked up because I opted for a laundry sink instead of a regular kitchen sink. So there's a few things going on. I've been down. I haven't really done anything. I haven't been up here because I've been sick. I just cannot get to feeling better. But I am better today. Yesterday I really started feeling better. I'm going to pull over at this gas station. They love me here. I buy my feed and straw here, so they won't care if I park in the light so y'all can see me a little bit. Oh, they put a picnic table out. See? Country life is awesome. They moved their little greenhouse, and now, you know, they don't have no loitering on their doors. They've got, let me see if I can turn around. They got a little picnic table. This is my little store where I get my feed and my straw and my pop and snacks and come down here and get a pizza every once in a while. Let me see, I can look at chat now. Sherry, you have, oh gosh, cancel. You have chickens? I have 34 and I'm getting ready to get more. Now that I have water, I'll be having a 500 sub giveaway. Somebody dropped Josh's link. Josh, I don't know why. Yes, and Murphy's Law selling her soap. I'm really allergic to a lot of stuff. I have to be real careful about soap. Phoebe, I'm sorry. Don't take offense. They come out here to look. They saw it was me. Big blue truck pulled up. What she want now? She don't want anything except this generator out of the back of my truck when I get there. You have 70 chickens now? Oh my gosh, I've got 34. Oh my goodness. When I had to take my little Polish out with, you know, I've got adolescent chickens right now. They should be laying in a month to 6 weeks. But she was the only Polish that made it, or he. I don't even know what it is. And they kept plucking her little fuzzy feathers out. And I looked, and as her feathers grow, it has a little encasing on it. And her hair, you know, how their Polishes are. I groomed her. She's pretty now. And watch her turn out to be a he. Been calling her Phyllis Diller. It's going to be he. Brian Griffin, how are you? Wait a minute. That was an awful big paragraph. But I told her, I said, girlfriend, you got to start grooming yourself. You're nasty. I remember a commercial telling me that protein gets out of protein. So more dirt should get out dirt. Oh my God. Where's that bunny you beating everybody with? Lord, they're just coming to this door. I ain't going in. So anyway, I've got Oh, I'll have to do a video for y'all, me running that cold water. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to turn that on. I've got frostless spigots on both sides of my driveway. One for the animals and one if we decide to put more cabins on the other side of the driveway. Yes, goat's milk makes good soap. Yes, it does. I had it for my boys when they were babies. But, I just can't. I've got my brand I can use stocked up. I've got a lifetime of it. That's the only thing that doesn't break me out. So anyway, I've got a video of me getting water tomorrow. A video of my garden. Oh my gosh. That's what I was going to tell you. I hate to even mention rain because of the droughts. But we had such a bad rainstorm that it broke all of my little pepper plants. Thank you. That other Deborah. Yes, goat's milk makes good cheese too. Did y'all know you could make like mozzarella cheese out of powdered milk? I forget that channel I saw that on. I didn't know. I've got tons of powdered milk. Tomato plant is getting too tall. Oh shoot. I just got some jasmine. Ooh, yum. That's awesome. All right, y'all. I'm about 20 minutes from my property. And it's 9:45, and my neighbor's waiting on me to help unload this generator because he doesn't want to come and help unload it at 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't blame me. I'm not a morning person either. But anyway, I just wanted to make sure y'all knew what the propane company told me about grid down anytime mid-August on, that they were preparing. I've known a few bad women that needed a good mud pie. Lord. It's Brian. You are a mess. I love you to pieces. Most of you have been with me since the very beginning. But, and then I will do the garden update. I can't wait for y'all to see my potatoes. So anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate every second of every day that y'all give me anytime I go live. Y'all are just absolutely awesome. Hugs and kisses to all of you. I always keep you in my prayers. I know y'all keep me in yours. Y'all just, I just have the most awesome little family. And I went live at a surprise time, which usually I have been lately. And then I get all kinds of comments. Oh, I didn't know you were going live. I didn't get a notification. Or I get emails and I feel really bad. I should have put it in Discords. But I was driving. You'll be going through West Virginia soon. Send me an email. wvpm@protonmail.com. Let me know if you're going to be near me and I'm going to be near that interstate. And I'll stop and you can stop and we'll visit. Yes, we can do that. But anyway, remember, don't be scared. Just be prepared. Remember to say your prayers. Always be forgiving. Don't hold grudges. There's evil all around us. It's so thick you can cut it with a knife. I'll be putting some videos up for you. I wish I could go live, but you're going to have to put up with the videos because I can't go live up there. I was thinking about doing it, but I'm not going to. Minor hurricane. Oh, gosh. Yes. In Mississippi, I knew Louisiana and Texas was planning something, but I didn't know about Mississippi. But anyway, get your stuff together, y'all. And we never know. We never know what's going to happen any day. So I've been trying to remember to, when I do go live, to tell everybody, don't forget, if we lose communication, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we're going to stop what we're doing and we're going to say a prayer for one another. So at least we know that we'll all be together in spirit. So until next time, you know I love you. Don't be scared. Just be prepared. Till you see the videos and I go live next time. I don't know if I'll do a drive time live on the way home tomorrow or not, but you never know about me. Y'all take care.